I'm building a global fashion brand that almost nobody knows about. The brand name is Bolden Frame. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if anyone is gonna see this or if YouTube is gonna push it, but I just wanted to film anyways. But how crazy would it be 2 years from now, looking back on this video when the brand is everywhere, people rocking it everywhere? How crazy would that be? But anyways, I don't have a big audience. I don't have any fashion background whatsoever. I don't have a fashion degree. I don't have any connections whatsoever. I'm just starting as I am, no audience, nothing. Just me believing in myself, betting on myself, and going for it because I know that this is going to change everything. It's going to change everything. I've been working on this tracksuit that I'm going to show you in a minute for over a year now. It's been over a year now since I got the first sample, but I've been going back and forth with the manufacturers trying to make it the one that I really want it to be. And it's been tough to tell you this. As I mentioned, when you don't have any fashion background, but you have this big vision, you don't know where to start at times. It can be really tough doing everything alone, but yeah, I somehow managed to make it work, and I know that this tracksuit is going to change everything. Right now, today, nobody knows about the brand, but you never know. Anything can change tomorrow or next week or in a month or two, or whatever. Maybe someone will come across it and go, now this is the brand I like. But anyways, let me show you this tracksuit and then just explain a little bit about how it started, how this idea came to life. Okie dokie, this is the tracksuit. I'm in a tight spot right now, so I cannot fully show you the full body, but I'm going to put it on screen so you can see the full body, how it is, how it looks like, and then you can also let me know what you think about it. But this is the tracksuit. It has a curved zipper, as you see. This is our signature zipper, and then our brand, of course. Then let me just give you a backstory of how this idea came to be. One day I came back from work, as crazy as that might sound, that is how it started. I came back from work exhausted, had dealt with very aggressive customers, and in my head I'm like, no, I don't want to do this for a long time. And I always wanted to, start a brand, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't, sure how and when. I was waiting for a perfect time. So I just sat down, and after doing my research some time back on different tracksuits, I did notice they had one thing in common. Most of them, they looked almost the same, except for some small details here and there. But I knew I wanted to create something that is a bit different from that. So I had in my mind that I wanted a mock neck, but the zipper, I did not want the zipper to be straight, like a straight line. I wanted it to curve. After doing my research, of course, I did not come across any tracksuit that had this zipper in particular. And then I was like, hmm, how amazing. How would it look like? Because remind you, this was in my head. I don't know how it would look like, if it would look as good in real life or if it would be horrible. So what I did, since I do not since I'm not a designer, I'm just a visionary, I do not sketch. What I did was write down in details, as detailed as possible, the vision I had in my head, and came in contact with a person that makes take packs. They made a take pack for me, and then I came in contact with a manufacturer, and they made a sample. And actually, what I'm putting on now is the very first sample that I got for this tracksuit. The only thing we changed was the pants. The first pants were not straight, wide leg. They were what do you call it, tapered, something like that. But then I told them to make another one with wide legged version, um, as you saw in the full body picture. But I can put it again here. They made that version, and I liked it better. It complemented the jacket better. If you want, you can pull it down like this, or if you want, you can just pull it up like this. But yeah, that is kind of the backstory. of how this idea came to be. It was actually a very silly little idea I had that I did not think would come to be, but I just took action and tried, you know, bet on it, and here we have it. I cannot wait for the day people will be rocking this. I cannot wait for the day my brand will grow. I cannot wait for the day I will have an audience, because one thing I can promise is I have many amazing designs in store that I want to make and, release to the world, uh, so that people can enjoy them, rock them, be a part of the brand story, be a part of this beautiful journey that is just getting started. So if you've come across this video, perhaps YouTube has recommended it to you and you pressed on it and you stayed and watched, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And if you can, please give me feedback on what you think about the tracksuit. I would really like to get as much feedback as possible. That way I can do something better for my other future designs, so that I can bring, so I can deliver things that are a bit different, and also, different in a unique way, so that we can rock them and be bold together. But I do know that this is just the beginning. We all start somewhere. Not everyone starts with a big audience. And I do know that as long as I believe in myself and keep putting these out here, the pieces in order, it's going to work out. If you watched to this far, thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you want to stay and follow along the journey, because we are just getting started. As our slogan, dress bold, stay trim. If you'd like, stay bold, stay trim. I'll catch you in my next video.